What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisor.com, bringing home the bacon NBA DFS video. It is the last Monday of December 30th. We've got a slate for you. We are bringing you some information. If you've never been here before, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you will subscribe. Hopefully you can help bring home the bacon with everybody else. But we do have giveaways every single video. So there are two ways to win every single video. First way to win, like this video. You've got to be a YouTube subscriber, and you got to leave a comment for the comment picker to pick you up. You've done all of those, and this video gets at least 50 likes. You will have a chance to win a free week of FTA Plus. Now, that is a week of every sport that FTA has to offer. If this video gets at least 100 likes, you'll have a chance at a free month. 150 likes, a free year. 200 or more likes on this video, a chance at a lifetime pass. Second way to win, somewhere in this video there'll be a keyword or key phrase. Be on the lookout for it. Type that in there and have a second chance on this video to win a free week. Now, you could win both times. We have had that happen in the past. It doesn't happen often, but we have had that happen about a month ago or so. So it is possible. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through that. We're going to give you the two winners from the last video we did. Then we're going to give you, since we have at least 5 games on the slate, we're going to give you 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks with our projections, early projections through the first 10,000 simulations that we've already put out there. So those have been running in the background before we do these videos. We'll go through that. And then at the end of those, we will build you a DraftKings lineup, a FanDuel lineup, and a Yahoo Sports lineup. Early lineups, tournament lineups, but hopefully lineups to help you guys. Now, the value plays that we're going to go over and some of these lineups will change. So it's early. We've got a lot of people that are questionable. I had a video the other day that I put out there, and I had information, and there I started off with some players being questionable. We're waiting for the news to be out. And then I have a comment. I won't say his name. Maybe he'll win, but y'all gonna get that sickness if you listen to this content. Half the players he mentioned is out or in. Curry playing, Najee out. Yes, so when I put that video out, they were questionable. That's how questionable works, little guy. Then the news comes out that they are in. So Curry was in. And then the news broke that Najee and the other two were suspended 3 games from their fight. Was only questionable when the video came out. So maybe you'll learn something. So, and you know the fantasy gods, when I roll this random comment, that will be the comment that wins. We know this. We know this, but let's check it out. We're going to have 2 winners, one for the sickness comment and one for the at least 50 likes on the video. We will see who the 50 likes on the video is. First, it'll be this guy, guaranteed. Oh, there we go. Bergowetty. Every night someone in my lineup totally sucks. Yes, it seems to happen more often than not, especially in NBA compared to like football or basketball or baseball. But congratulations. All you got to do is email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. That's dfshelp, the number 1 at gmail.com. Let me know if you have a username on the site. If you do not, let me know a username and an email, and we will get you set up for that free week. Now, we will pick another winner. It will have sickness is the key word. It's going to be this guy. I already know it. I can already tell. Johnny, you did not have the keyword, but thank you for your support. There we go. Steven, congratulations. Email me. Let me know your username on the website. I know you have one, and we will get your free week on your account. So good luck to everyone in this video, and we are going to go through it. So you can see the article right here. In this article, we've got 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks at each position. So if you want to see it, you've got to click on the article, which is in the link down below. So again, we look at the article, or we look at the position. So Ingram already out, Luka's out, Ball questionable, Brunson. Like, we've got a bunch of questionable guys. Yes, they will have that questionable tag until they're ruled in or they're ruled out. That's how that works. So these are early projections, early simulations that we've gone through. If these players are then ruled out, then your value will open up. So that's how value works, to the one person that doesn't understand. So we will go position by position. We'll give you our early projections, and we will build some lineups. So looking at the point guard, we've got James Harden at the top. Love me some James Harden, about 50 fantasy points. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes for more than that. We've got Kyrie, who could be point guard or shooting guard. We got Kyrie at 45 and Dejounte Murray at 43. Then mid-tier picks here, Russell Westbrook at 37, CJ McCollum at 37, and Darius Garland at 36. Then we got Micic at 30, Kevin Porter Jr. 24, and Chris Dunn at 23. Moving to the shooting guard, Miller questionable, Poole questionable, Levine questionable. They're here. We're still projecting them out right now. And this is why I'll tell you, depending on when you watch this video, if you check the website about 2 hours before tip-off, hour and a half, 2 hours before tip-off, we will have updated news and projections and player simulations once this news does break. So, shooting guard, Donovan Mitchell, 41 fantasy points. Jamal Murray, 41. Zach LaVine, questionable, but we got him right around 40 right now. Mid-tier, Norman Powell at 36, Jordan Poole, 35, Jordan Clarkson, 33. Then some value picks currently at the shooting guard. Quentin Grimes, 25. We've got Christian Braun, 24, and Seth Curry at 21. Moving to the small forward. We've got Lauri Markkanen at 38 to 40 range. We got Paul George, 37, DeMar DeRozan at 34. Mid-tier here, Michael Bridges, 31, OG Anunoby at 30, Klay Thompson, 29, and then some value here, Josh Green, 24, Caleb Martin, 21, and Julian Strawther at 20 fantasy points. Now let's move to the power forward position. Williamson out, Kawhi out, Collins questionable. We'll pump up some numbers here later on throughout the day. So we've got Miles Bridges at 44, Evan Mobley, 40, Josh Hart, 35. Go down a little bit to mid-tier. We are looking at Jonathan Kuminga at 30, Jeremy Grant 29, Michael Porter Jr. 29, and then some value right now early in the morning. Josh Green 24, Patrick Williams 23, and Precious Achiuwa right around 21 to 23 fantasy points. Then we move to the center position. Jokic at the top, Embiid being questionable. We'll see if he plays, but we got Jokic at 68 to 70 fantasy point range. Karl Anthony Towns 52 to 55, Sabonis at 50. Mid-tier, we got DeAndre Ayton at 35, Mark Williams 34, Walker Kessler 34. And then some value, I don't know if I'll go down this far for value, but Alex Sarr at 26, Jonas Valanciunas at 24, and Nick Richards at 20 fantasy points. Now, those are just some of the projections. If you want to see the rest of them, you got to go check out the website. Under the NBA tab, we've got Vegas odds, we've got pace of play, we've got bets, we've got fantasy points allowed by position. Chalk, if you play cash, you want to play the chalk. If you play tournaments, you want to play fade the chalk. We've got simulations, projections, and a cheat sheet. On that cheat sheet, we've got about 6 to 7 plays at each position for cash, 6 to 7 plays at each position for tournaments as well. So any questions you may have, maybe we're able to answer them there, and we can hopefully help you bring home the bacon with all the tools that we have there. Now, the new pace of play, it has been integrated into the actual page instead of what it was. It kind of looked like a mess, but we've integrated it here for you. So pace of play. You want to find the teams that have the highest pace of play, which means just like you can look at the glossary pace factor, the number of possessions a team uses per game. You can go through here, the team, the pace, you can sort it however you want. With this is completely free, not part of FTA Plus, if that's what you guys were wondering. So we're going to give you a FanDuel, DraftKings, and Yahoo lineup, and then I'm going to talk about this week and then for the next week and a half. We've already talked about it in the NFL content, but if you are new to the channel, I will give you a little bit of rundown of what's going on, and we will go from there. So looking at building a DraftKings lineup. Now, when we build these lineups, these are very early lineups. They're very value-oriented. We are waiting. I am going to be paying up at some positions. I think Jokic makes the most sense to pay up for today at $12,000, so I'm going to put him in there. Then, again, like Seth Curry, it will depend on who's in or out if he's going to get the minutes. We got Seth Curry here, game log-wise, 22 minutes last game. You got to see. So if Brandon Miller is out, Seth Curry could be in store for a good game. But the minutes have to be there. When the minutes are not there, he's obviously not getting anything that we need. So this is definitely something to pay attention to. And if Miller is ruled in, Curry is out, this lineup is null and void. This is why this is a starting block, not just plug-and-play type lineup. Looking at small forward, I want Markkanen in there a little bit. I like his price. We're paying up for him because we're able to. We're able to there. So I've got Miles Bridges here at 7,300, not Michael Bridges. Mark Williams is going to be my utility. And then we'll go with a little bit of Westy Boy And now we've got 3,800. Now this is where we pay down. Again, anything can happen. It's a real heavy Charlotte lineup. You can see this is very early. It can and will change, but this is a tournament lineup. If you only are a person that only builds like 1 or 2 lineups, this is not one of those lineups that I build. This is just kind of a starting point. You can see that if you have Jokic in there at 12,000, it's very hard to build this is a boomer bust lineup. It is very hard to build a lineup that you feel more comfortable with if Jokic is in there, and that is it. So that's kind of my thought that I wanted to show you guys when we build using Jokic. But we've already built for FanDuel. We've already built for Yahoo as well. So you can see this is more of a balanced lineup without Jokic in there. At center, we got Vucevic. We did pay up for Sabonis. We paid up for Miles Bridges at 6,900. We paid up for Dejounte Murray there for New Orleans. So that is paying up at other positions and not having all your eggs in one basket in that Jokic basket. So that is our FanDuel lineup. And then some of you play Yahoo. Not a ton of you, but some of you do. So again, this is one. We did pay up for Jokic. He's $60 on here, which is wild. So then you have to find that those value plays in a Josh Green or Quentin Grimes, Mitchich. Like, you've got to find those value. We did pay up for Miles Bridges. So I'm really liking Miles Bridges today. And everything is pointing towards Charlotte as a good stack. This is definitely something to look at. We will wait through the news to come out today. The Vegas odds are out there. Vegas numbers change a little bit. Once we get more, 2 hours before tip-off, we'll really know who's in or out, who will be in a good spot, and that's where we can make our decision whether or not we want to pay up for Jokic or we want to make a more balanced lineup for a Monday slate. So those are your lineups, early lineups there. That is it. Can and will change throughout the day. We know that, but that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. Any questions for NBA, let us know. A completely free Discord is down below. Go check that out. About an hour or two before tip-off, we usually give core plays out there. So we'll try to get those out there. And also, people have been here and you looked. We're still running that. If you guys are interested in that yearly pass, all you got to do is email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. Instead of 12 months for $199, you can get 13 months for $75. All you got to do is Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, and let me know if you have a username on the site if you do not already. The website is fantasyteamadvisors.com. I've had people have been signing up at some other website. I don't know what website you guys have been going to. fantasyteamadvisors.com. The links are down below, so make sure you click on the link there. It's right on the page. The URL is up there. fantasyteamadvisors.com is that website. If you guys are interested, email me and we will get you set up for that. I will be out. I'm going to try to do Week 18 NFL content early. The schedule is now out. Okay, so there is no. The schedule is here's how the schedule is broken down. Week 18 consists of 2 Saturday games. Then the rest are on Sunday. And they do have a Sunday night football game between the Vikings and the Lions. I will be out of the country from Friday till the 13th. So what I'm going to do is I do not believe I'll have a breakdown for the Saturday slate. I may. It just depends on if I can get it done early, like Thursday. And we'll see how it goes. I might be able to. But Baltimore being an 18-point favorite right now against Cleveland, I mean, we know who to use in that game. Pretty much that's what I would say. Cincy, Pittsburgh could be close. Cincy's still grasping at straws for the playoffs. So you know they're still going to play. Then there are certain players that have incentives for this week, which I'll do a video and break that down. I don't know what time, but I will try to do a video for you guys. There are certain games that mean stuff, and there are certain games that we may see third string players be playing because they don't mean anything. They're already out of the playoffs, and they just want to see what's happening. So for sure, I will have a main slate Sunday breakdown video for you. I will not have a Sunday night football breakdown. Our showdown breakdowns are done for the year after tonight's Monday Night Football, so definitely check that video out, probably live by the time you watch this. But I will be out without content from this Friday up until the 13th, so Monday the 13th. Anyone who has a active subscription to fantasyteamadvisor.com, I will add 10 days. Whenever your subscription finally runs out, I will add 10 days to the end of it. You just got to let me know when that subscription is up, and then I will add 10 days to your active. I can't add it to an active subscription. I can add it once it has expired. Whether or not you have a year subscription and after a year you decide to end it, I'll give you the 10 days at the end. You just got to email me. So that is how that's going to happen. I'm the only one doing content on the website. I am going to take my computer with me. I don't know how the internet is, so I cannot guarantee I can get you guys stuff out there. But if somehow I can, I will try. But I think I'd rather just give you guys 10 days at the end, and I don't want you guys to worry about it. Again, I understand it's not the best time, but we will be back and ready to go once. We'll miss the wild card round, I believe. Or I might be able to put stuff out for the wild card round since it's football. I don't know. But we will be back for the first round of the division playoffs for sure. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about there. So that's what I've got in this video. Hopefully you have a great Monday. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Let's have some fun in NBA, and let's bring home some bacon. Peace!